Interview. Yo, what's up? My people, we back.
Yes, sir.
Business in the cutting this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
We gave him a little break for a minute, but we back. We got our co-host in this thing for the night, man. We got Mito in the building, you feel me?
What it do, people?
There he is, set in stone.
Glad to be here.
Set in stone cuts, man. Y'all see it?
Glad
See it. Now, I ain't Las Vegas now. Huh?
Yeah.
But he make you feel like you winning every time.
Mr.
You feel me?
Winning, AKA Mr. Always Winning.
Mr. Always Winning, baby.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So check this out, man. We're going to get inside this thing tonight, man. We had a little break for Memorial Day. Shout out to all the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fathers coming up.
Shout out to y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to y'all. For sure.
Had to hit me a swig of that water. So, check this out. Micho, this how we do things. We start off with what side of town you from, like what elementary school you went to.
Yeah. So that's real easy, man. I'm from the east side.
Okay, shout out to the east side.
East Lake.
Okay.
For sure. I went to Barrett.
Okay. You went to Barrett?
Yeah, I went to Barrett,
Okay.
man.
I was the president of the PTA at Barrett, my children's school.
Man, I ain't never go to no PTA.
Hey, but listen,
Yeah.
I do things different. So
Yeah.
I was the president of the PTA,
Okay.
and no lie, I would have 40 parents. Some of them on my live, I would have 40 parents sometimes at my meetings, and that was pretty good. And I would have like the most money, raised, and teachers would come to me and ask me, "Hey, Mr. Moore, we trying to do this for such. We just wondering if we can get a
Shout out to them parents for showing up to that PAT.
Man, they showed up, but I would have food there.
Yeah.
I would have make sure I have food there, like pizzas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, I would have like sometimes I would have like the children do like a little skit or something to get their parent get the parents make it fun for them. So it was always good, man. I always had at least about 40 parents.
Shout out to the parents.
Yeah.
That's good though, man.
Yeah.
That's just creating a rapport with them and
right.
creating a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Because without that, a lot of them parents probably wouldn't be involved with the students.
But
with the school, though.
they gotta feed the children. So if we already got food, some food there, you can get much as you want. Ain't no just one pizza.
That was clever.
Yeah.
That was clever.
Yeah.
That was really good. So that's a good thing. So I went to Barry, man, and it's crazy we got that correlation as well. You know what I'm saying? So I went to Barry, and I also went to Gibson Elementary.
Okay.
They tore it down.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I went to Gibson too. So them the two schools I went to, and of course East Lake, man, all day.
Middle school, you went to Barry from middle school too.
Went to Hayes.
Went to Hayes. Shout out to Hayes. I got y'all got a reunion coming up too.
Yeah. So Hayes Middle School.
All right, let's go. What high school? Come on now.
You already know Big Colonel.
Ooh, there it is.
The big one.
There it is. Y'all know Big Colonel in the building.
You know Woodlawn Week for the year.
Woodlawn Week for the cover. We got a lituation we been putting up. Yeah.
Who's it?
Hey man, listen. Shout out, and everybody already know when I talk. Shout out to the alumni, man, that puts Woodlawn Week together, man. Y'all do a great job, and we really appreciate you, man. I really enjoy it. So thank you to all the alumni, man. For real, seriously.
They show out, man.
They show out, man. Hey, we had the best week.
For sure.
Yeah. So you made my night now.
Oh man, you know it's like that, man. You know it's like that. Yeah, Woodlawn, that was my high school. So
Yeah.
Man. All 4 years. You feel me?
Man, so check this out, man. You got one of the hottest barbershops in East Lake. Yeah, y'all doing some good stuff over there, man. I mean, it ain't doing too much. And man, it was crazy using Roebuck. It was chill, it was laid back. Yeah. It seemed like, man, when you got to East Lake, man, and set that shop, I've been watching. Yeah. When you got to East Lake and set that shop, it was just like a whole, like you just like you changed like a whole different situation. It was smooth. I said, man.
And that's definitely what it was, Q. Just to piggyback on what you were saying, for sure. I had before I made that move, man, I had took a trip to California, bro. Like I had never been that far. I went by myself actually, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of days, man, and it just opened my eyes up, like made my mind bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, so it was like the things I was complaining about him. I was like, man. So I went out there. It was like, man, everything was so much expensive and things like that. So the things I thought was expensive here, and the way it was going down there, it's like I came back. I'm like, man, I got to turn up. Like I got to get out of here. I'm finna step out and, you know, just let the cars go how they go, and that's how it went.
Man,
so my mind did change. It grew.
I remember the shop, man. You had the robot, and you know you had a good situation going on, and, you know, but it seemed like here it's just different, man. I'm telling you, man. I see the movement, I see the car wash, I see the things that you got going. I'm like, man, I said, man, he got some good stuff going on.
Man. Like I said, my mind just opened up, and like I said, when I came back, I was like, man, this thing bigger than me. You feel me? So when I was up there in Roper, it was just like basically me for sure, and they weren't big enough to grow.
Yep.
But if I just kept thinking about me, so then I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I gotta create a situation to where I can help other people feed their families. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You got some good people around you too.
Right. Yeah. So like you mentioned the car wash, man. My brother, man, he do a wonderful job, man. Like he really take it serious, and that's one of the things that like foundation to the barbershop.
Right.
People don't know that like that car wash kind of built the barbershop. Although we do our thing, you know, but shout out to my brother. What's
the little young guy, the little quiet guy when you walk in the door, he to the right? To the left.
That's Buck, man.
Yeah, he cool, man. He cool. He laid back, man.
That's the baby goat.
And I saw that in him, man, when I first met him, man. I was just like, man, I like that little.
Yeah, that's the baby goat. You know, that's a shout out to Buck. That's the baby goat.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, Buck, man, excellent dude, man. He up next to
he good too,
man. Listen, not only that, you know that's gonna come.
Yeah, of course.
His mind and the passion and the love that he have for this, man. It's like
he got a lot of respect for you too,
man. He not only that, he do that as well, but he got a lot of respect for the craft.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that respect that he have for me, it just go over because my respect for the craft.
Yeah, you know what you think? What do you think that barbers need to do as far as perfecting their craft? Because we see so many different things in barbering. We see how the craft is not a craft to somebody; it's a hustle. What's your take on that?
I see it a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the freedom that they have to, you know what I mean, do whatever they want to do, and the idea of trying to be professional, it's just not prevalent in a lot of these guys. Because you know, a lot of situations that they coming into, like a lot of jobs you can't do stuff that you do as a barber, but you can do as a barber.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's one of the things. So my take, I always think about this. I'm like, man, if we can like get them a look at like how far this really can go.
Kind of like when you went to California.
Kind of like that, man. Just you know what I mean.
Okay.
And like, you know, doing more things collectively as barbers who got like 10 years plus in it. Like if we probably came together and held certain things like, you know, classes, seminars, and things like that, and you know, just reach out to the younger barbers, man, and just bringing them up and showing them like the professional side of it. I think this is a beautiful game, man. Because like I said, I've been doing it like 15 years, Q, and it's like all I've been doing, bro. Like
it's a great profession.
You know what I mean?
Great profession,
man. So I took care of my children. I got kids now. They grown up, but all off them clippers, baby.
Where do you want to see your profession go? Like if you all right, let me do this. If you had to do something different in your barbering, what would you change?
I thought you were gonna say if I had to do something other than barbering.
No. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But if you had to do something different, like say if you had to, some mistakes you made in barbering, if you had to change some things, you like me, hand them out too. Yeah. Shout out to the barbers. We gonna always have that.
But eat that out.
That's right. So if you had to change some things, what would you change?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I heard you say mistakes. Like so I say like my biggest mistake when I first started cutting hair, man, was just being naive and not really knowing like how powerful this thing, how good it can be. So I came into it just like, man, I'm just gonna cut one particular hair. Like so, you know, when I was in barber school, I didn't take the time to learn how to do all the other things that goes into like really hair. Like, you know what I'm saying, like straight hair, rolling sets, and doing. I thought it, you know what I'm saying.
I wish I could have learned how to do
you know what I'm saying.
See, I can cut any kind of hair.
Yeah, so it was like, so I eventually learned. You feel me? But in barber school, I like shied away because I was like, man, I'm just gonna be cutting my folks out.
Yeah.
Not knowing that I'm just shutting myself down to like one particular lane. When this thing is, your mind got to be open because there's so many different walks of life that you're gonna meet, and that's just one of the things. But what helped me with that was, man, when I first started cutting, man, I was blessed to work with Mr. Joe Etheridge, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And man,
shout out to Mr. Joe.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Mr.
To the whole Etheridge family.
To the whole Etheridge family. You're right. You're right.
It was like, if I use like basketball terms, it was like me coming in as rookie and working with Jordan. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was like, right. So I learned so much stuff there. So it's like, man, I got 40, 50 years worth of game from him. Right. You feel me? So those things
that got an old soul in his barber.
Yeah. So I didn't come in with those kind of barbers that just, nah, man, we had to be zipped up on time. You know, you don't leave the barber shop. So I'm under the old law with it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't leave that barber shop, you go get something to eat, and we ate standing up. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, with no breaks. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beautiful part of it, like, but a lot of folks ain't grinding like that, Q.
So this the thing. When I came to your shop in Roebuck, I hadn't seen you. I hadn't seen you since you was young. You was kind of little last time I saw you. Yeah. And when I was like, I said, man, that's the white bro. I said, I know this big girl there. So, and I didn't know you was at Etheridge Brothers. You see what I'm saying? So now you telling me that, and I'm like, wow. No wonder no wonder he's so disciplined. Yeah, you know that? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? When I saw you, like I said, when I saw you, and you was in Roebuck, I hadn't seen you like, I'm serious. I saw you when you was little. Yeah. We stayed on the corner from us. Like, you kind of little. And so, cause you was up under your middle brother. I'm the baby. Yeah, and so me and Dwight was cool. So it was like, when I did see you, I was like, man, I seen this dude. But then you said tonight, I said, you got a brother named Dwight. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But so now I see where the discipline come from. For sure. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I was blessed to see like what this thing can do for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. And I'm man, I don't even know how thankful I am for that. Because what's so crazy about this is like, when I was younger, but I never went to a barbershop ever. My brother your partner Dwight, he used to cut my hair all the time. Then like when I got a little older, I grew braids, so I ain't never go to no barbershop. So I got tired of my brother cutting my hair. I got tired of braids, and I went to Etheridge Barbershop, and I would go in, you know what I'm saying, from time to time. My barber, Karan, you know Karan, he passed recently. But anyway, he was working in he had the shopping bells. But anyway, he was my barber, and he was like, Mr. Joe sit right across from me. And every time I come in, I have a good time. And he's like, man, you ought to be a barber. Like, damn, be no barber, man. You know what I'm saying? And but crazy thing about it, all my life I always wanted to be a barber. Really? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. My mama, she'll tell you like, man, when I grow up, I want to have me a barbershop, a car wash. And you manifested all this. I promise you I did, man. Yeah. A lot of people don't believe that. And I really did, bro. Like, never no kid go to no barber. I always wanted a barbershop. Right. So I'm just living this life, man. It's real. It's a beautiful life to live. It's not even real, bro. Like, well, I'm gonna tell you one mistake. I made plenty, but one mistake that I would change, and I wish I didn't make, was spending the wrong type of money. I spent a lot of money. You know, because barbers feel like I'm gonna get it right back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's one of the things. Like the rapper they just spend a check and get it right back. That's how barbers think, and that's the wrong way to think. That's one of the things that I like to talk about. Like when I had like new young barbers coming in, bro. Like I always try to explain to them, like, bro, you can't just spend your money like this. So I try to give them an idea on how to do it. So I go back to like when I worked with Mr. Joe. So we did 70-30. You know what I mean? So at the time, I was just happy getting money. But after I accumulated clients, and I was like, I'm about to fly off. But I kept that same mentality because like that 30% that he was getting, that was like utilities to my own spot. So I was like, I just had got so disciplined and so prepared. I didn't even know. Like when I left him, I was so prepared, bro.
Yeah.
Like just even the 70-30 thing, I just kept that same method because we would get paid would get paid like on Saturday, so I had to wait. So when I started working for like my own self, I wouldn't touch my money. I don't touch my money until like I pay booth rent. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a good deal.
And then I won't spend the money, like all the money I make 1 week, like I don't spend it. I spend the money from last week. You see what I'm saying? So I treat it like I'm getting a check so I can keep an eye on what I'm making.
That's some good discipline.
You know what I mean? So it's the same if you're working for somebody. So I try to tell them guys that, but you know, that I see that. I seen that a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? When I had guys work with me and you know, I'm like, man, how you got we're making the same money. Yeah. But the key word, what you say, we don't have the same discipline. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it shows that, man.
Yeah, because they'll make the same money you make. Y'all stand up the same hour, and next week they got to borrow some money.
Yeah. I don't like being broke. So, like, when I learned how to cut hair, I was like, man, I ain't going to go to jail do that. Like, I get money every day. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't like being broke.
Man, barbering be good to you if you be good at it.
And that's the key.
You cannot go out, and I learned this the hard way. You cannot go out on Friday night think you finna get up on time Saturday morning and get you some money. That's going to be a slow day.
Now, I ain't going to lie to you. I'd say that's probably one of my things. Early on, because, man, I go out Friday.
Me too.
And shoot, and Miss, working out on Miss Joe, you be there like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, I leave the club, man, and go straight to the shop and just go to sleep. Yeah. And he'll look at me and tell he can smell it on me. Yeah. But, I'm glad I was able to go through that part.
I love cheese. I love French Quarter.
Yeah,
I love the Brass Key. I love the Galamine. I love Smitty City. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so on.
I did that though, cause I think I can attest, but I blow it. I messed up some money too. Yeah. I used to leave though. Oh my God. $300, $400, $500 a week just on clothes, and then going out. Just yeah. And you sit back and look at it,
man. Yeah. My next question is, what would you tell a younger barber? He just not getting in the shop. Yeah. He just not starting out. What advice would you give him?
Man, the best advice that I give barbers like that, man, that just coming in the game like that cute. I just tell them, man, hang in up. The hanging up, and you feel what I'm saying? And this the key thing that I tell them, because hanging there is so cliche. I tell them things like this, like you know how you got no clients right now? I said, you know how it's your first time cutting that man hair? I said, every time he comes, guess what? Make him feel like it's his first time. And you're going to be straight.
That makes sense. I like that.
Man, that'd be the advice that I give them, because, just the things we were just laughing about. Because sometimes they forget when they didn't have nobody. Then when that money started coming, oh man, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on my clients.
Barbers get too comfortable.
Man, they turn into celebrities.
Yeah. What them girls be saying?
Divas.
Yeah, they turn into some divas.
You feel me? But
I ain't gonna get my hand there.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just tell them, man, like I said, I pride myself on, and I don't say it because I had my clients say like, man, you know something, bro? I'm like, what? Because we like to goof off and stuff. I'm like, man, this is serious. Like, you know what, man? Every time I come, bro, you make it feel like it's my first time. It feel like my first time when I first came. Because every time my clients get up, I don't care. Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. Have a good one, bro. When they come, like, I always, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me say 2 things.
Yeah.
So, to that point right there, a lot of my clients have been with me 35 years. Mm-hmm. I've been cutting 35 years.
For sure.
A lot of them have been with me 35 years, and I still appreciate them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the ones that used to come to me, the one that's coming to me, and the one that God gonna send.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Another thing I appreciate, man. I appreciate, man, how my clients have been there for me over the years.
Thank you, man. Like that. I don't never get used to that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I be like, man, I don't do nothing but cut your hair. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a personal relationship.
For sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, like, I be out, man, they like roll the carpet out for you.
Right, for real.
They roll the carpet out for you.
Yes, man, listen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can't begin to tell you about rolling the carpet out, man. Over the years, man. I'm talking about I had some customers, men and women and children,
right,
do some amazing stuff, and it put you like, oh man.
But because the thing what I kind of realized is this though, Q, like we're part of a lot of these people's families.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when you think about it, like all their important moments in their life.
I got just one particular family. I gave all the boys their first haircut. Now they grown. Cut the daddy hair and did the mama eyebrow. Yeah. And the uncle's hair. Yeah. Like this the whole family. Right. I done cut granddad's all the way down to the great grand. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we are a big part of their family. Big part of their family, man. Yeah. Whether they finna elevate, graduate, or somebody transition, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're there, bro. I tell people I follow mine all the way to the grave. For sure, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gave hundreds of haircuts. Matter of fact, rest in peace to my partner out of Collegeville, Philip Crawford, Gigi. I just went and cut his hair earlier today, you know what I'm saying, in the funeral home. So, you know, and pray for his family, you know, shout out to his family. You know. Shout out to them. But so, man, we barbers, man, we are a big part of people's family. But I'm going to go somewhere else since you said that. If we as barbers would come together, we can change elections. Yeah, for sure. We can change elections. We could go down to the city council. We can go down to Montgomery, and we can tell them, hey, we got votes. So cute. I like that idea. So that go back to like what I was saying, like we need to be in rooms, bro. Like, that's right. We need to be in rooms and be educated. Like, so when we go down there, we don't want to call. You know what I'm saying? Well, since you said we need to be in rooms, this is what God has done, right, for me, right, for everybody. He's put me in rooms. All we need to do is come together. I'm in the rooms, and this real talk, for real. I believe. I'm in the rooms. Man, I be some people, man. People wish they could meet. This honestly speaking, you know what I'm saying? But all we need to do is barbers come together and say, let's make this happen. For sure. I'm ready. I can see that. I'm ready. I can see that. People be like, man, if you gonna run for this, I don't want to run for nothing. Yeah, I'm saying that I don't want to run for nothing. You don't want to run for nothing. I don't want to run for nothing. I ain't doing it for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because I love people. I love to help people. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, man. Yeah. And so when barbers, and we ain't gotta just wait on barbers. We starting now. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's so crazy. But that's been my conversation all day. Like, you feel me? We've been talking about problems, and I was like, man, I'm tired of talking about problems. I don't. Now this one thing that I'm big on, and I said this on him. I don't do barbershop talk. I don't sit around and, man, we need to do something for these young guys. We need no. I'm going and grabbing some of them and hey man, let's do this. Right. And I'm going to grab some of these men that's going through stuff. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Right. I don't do barbershop talk. If we talk about it, my next thing is shoot. What we gonna do? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. If you don't want to do that with me, don't stand around me talking. Yeah, man, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I like solution-based conversations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Things that can move the needle, man. That's why I was saying, like, I'm so like, man, Q want me to come do the club. I gotta pull up. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, man, hey, you don't know how honored I am that you came. For real, like, it's crazy. Yeah, man, listen, everybody that been on here, I'm honored that they came because I feel like you could have been doing something else. Yeah, for sure. You see what I'm saying? That's the way I be thinking in my mind. Like, man, you could have been anywhere but here. And my thing is like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be trying to be like, woo, like I just be trying to stay low. And it's like, in this day and time, you can't. I'm already. We got so many people that's watching. We got so many young men that's watching. You know what I'm saying? So many young ladies that's watching. Yeah. And man, they look up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so and some people just want. Some people might want to do the same thing. Yeah. And they like, dang. Yeah. You know what? He started out at Edge Brothers. Yeah. And he started just going there. Yeah. Now look at him. If they know where you at, they can say, man, I remember that dude. That dude, he showed.
That's real.
And that look, you know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
And that's how that thing goes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody seeing you, I remember that little boy running around the yard. And now look at now he pulling up and you know what I'm saying?
For sure, and shoot, like you said, shoot, like man, you remember I was little.
Yeah.
Real, like,
man, look, I was coming around y'all house, man, after school, man, just trying to hang with your brother, man, the white man. I ain't know nothing, you know, I want to be no barber. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. And it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, so crazy. He was cutting hair then.
For some reason, I think he cut my hair.
Yeah, he was cutting
a couple times.
But that, like, when people always ask me, they like, what? I was just like, I don't know. But I always wanted the barbershop. Like, I ain't know how to cut no hair, nothing.
So the dude across from you, Rob.
Rob, shout out to Rob, man.
Rob Trump, yeah.
Great dude,
so Rob used to cut my hair.
Oh, for sure?
Yeah, he charged me $2.
That's crazy.
My stepdad used to leave $2 for my lunch for the next day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I take them $2, man, so I can have my haircut and get a Rob. Yeah.
Rob a good dude, man. Like,
and then I started cutting on my back porch.
He was a good guy, man. They had the little basketball tournament thing, man.
Yeah.
And Rob came on. He was like, "Hey, man, I just want to let y'all know this going on." So shout out to Rob. He'll stand up dude. Man.
Yeah.
All them guys over there.
Yeah, man. Listen,
I respect and love them guys.
Shout out to Stanley. Shout out to Rob, man.
Sure.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing but love.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but love.
And man, I gotta give a shout out to K-Roll, man.
K-Roll, my dog.
So
my dog.
So I have a back to school thing every year in Cottageville, right? And I'm probably gonna put it on.
You know K-Roll down the street from me.
Yeah, man. Every year, K-Roll will bring his moonwalks.
Yeah.
He bring his cotton candy machine. Cotton candy machine, and it's another machine that he bring. I think popcorn machine. But he do this every year. And he said, I be like, man, what else? Man, you know what we doing? We good. And man, he bring that man have people set it up because most time he be doing his church event. And man, we did this for 8 years.
That's a good dude, man. I hear a lot of things about him. And not only that though, Q, like when sometimes I walk out the door, I look down there. He had that thing out there like some Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for the kids that waiting or something, but he always like he always.
You know, if I had a shop, and you know I had some space.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do on Saturdays.
He do that.
That would be, you know what I'm saying. It would be for the children.
Q do that. I mean, my man, he do that, man. So shout out to him, man. I think that's big, and I know for sure like that's something that them kids always remember.
Yeah, man, they remember that, man. Yeah,
that was real clever with him. I like that.
Man, you are in the next. We're gonna do a short one. In the next 5 years, what do you want to see either your shop or see your business in the next 5 years?
I say like this, I gotta lay it out by like in the next 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like my business gonna be more, it's gonna be more catered to like how the world is, like they gonna see it. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big because I'm working on it, like social media and things like that. So. Yeah, so in the next 5 years, man, I can see big things, man. Like that's all I see. I see like my barbers getting bigger. Right. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see them getting bigger, and I just see bright lights, man.
Just imagine, like your barbers, right?
Yeah. They
moving on. They open up their own shop, and then y'all coming together, putting some things together, man. Then you got new younger barbers that you training. And now, you know what I'm saying? It's just like man, yeah.
So like in the next, definitely like in the next 5 years, man, I really just see that's what I see.
Right.
Like I see my barbers growing, and then our presence on social media. Like I said, I be trying to low key, but I gotta move with the times. You gotta move with the times, So I'm just getting active with the social media and things like that. Put myself out there like this, you know. One of the things is just stepping out, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I got a very strong team, man. Those guys, they wonderful, and we stand behind one another. And like I said, in the next 5 years, like we're gonna be like really like our press is gonna be so big on Facebook, like social media. So I'm gonna have to move to another shop. Man,
I feel like, and I like that, man. You said you're gonna have to move to another shop, bigger location,
for sure,
or add on a location,
for sure.
Man, I feel like you saying you like this your like first making your presence known. I feel like, man, when you got a strong voice, you ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're able to touch a lot of people. I feel like, man, Facebook is free.
Yeah.
Instagram is free. TikTok is free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I feel like, man, all this stuff free, man. We can touch so many people, man. I got almost 6,000 people that follow me or whatever, or friends with or whatever.
Right.
Man, I'm like, man, this free.
Right.
I'm finna do something here. Man, my daughter, she vlogs a lot. And, man, she got so many followers. And I'm like, dang, how you? She's like, Dad, you got to do something every day. She said, she told me when she paid for the camera, I almost slid out the chair. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's her money.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like she made it known, like, hey, you got to make this thing happen.
For
you
sure.
got to get out here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's a little work to be able to move like that every day. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
And say something every day or do something every day. But hey,
for sure,
gotta do it, man.
And that's just like with every barbershop. Everybody got content, so
right.
But you know, that's
so. Look,
right.
like look at it like this. Like, so if just say somebody look at you and you had that serious look on your face, right?
Yeah.
But then they said, man, when he silly though, he always making folks laugh. He funny.
Oh yeah.
Right. So now folks watch you because they always want you to do something funny like they do the comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it man, like, for real though, Q, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, and you probably can attest to this, but I know for sure, and set in stone, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't care how you come in there.
Right.
Like, all walks of life, man.
Right.
Bro, everybody always leave like, I gotta come back here.
Right.
And they don't even be like haircuts for sure, but they be like, they're environment. Like, I had a bad day. Y'all so, man, you so, like.
Everybody bouncing off each other. They energy bouncing off each other.
It's amazing, bro. Like, and then along with that, they give them a nice service.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we, like, it's crazy, but like you said, like, bro, like, we exhibit that professionalism and things like that. We exhibit it in the best way possible.
I'm gonna tell you what I see when I pass by your barbershop.
Right.
So, and if I see it, I know other people see it. So when I pass by your barbershop, there's a lot of cars, people getting car washes.
Yeah.
But ain't no anything going on out there in that parking lot.
Oh man.
When I come in your shop, ain't no anything going on in the shop, right?
Mm-mm.
It's always some progress. I've been checking it out. It's always something different, some progress.
Right.
I don't never say that. This is my first time saying something about this, but I see the growth. And then when I pass by that and I see the lights on, the ring lights, I said, well, they working. I pass by that more than you think I do.
But you know what though, Q, and like, to be honest with you though, bro, like, you probably don't know, but you probably do. But you said something to me when I was in Robo.
Okay.
You was like, come on, man. Look, man. You gotta be better than this, bro. Like, people, man. It's stuck in my head, bro. Like, I was like, Q, right. So it's like, when you come through, like, you probably think, man, I be so jumped up, man. You know, man, the trash cans can't look like this, bro. Like, so you be helping me, like, I don't never get mad when you come through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
On the G.O.D., you feel me? But it's like, every time, I'm like, man, I gotta. And then another thing just go with it, too, like, my clients, like, they coming through, bro. Like, I can't be the same way that I was when they first came. I gotta let them know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting money into these clippers, I'm putting money into the shop just to make their experience even better, because they the most important thing to the shop.
Right.
Because without them, there ain't no shop. You know what I mean?
If you always put back into your business, I'm a firm believer.
Right.
If you always putting back into your business, when people see something different,
right,
they always seeing some progress. They're like, man, I like what you got here on. Who did? You know what I'm saying? So it's like now they seeing progress. Now they feel like, come on, this is where my money's going. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So you don't want to be going to patronizing with somebody and you coming through, bro, holes in the wall.
Yeah.
This going on.
Ashes on the table and this guy.
But then when you get up, you ask them for $50, $40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't come in there. When you come in my spot, bro, like I want you to feel like you're supposed to pay what you're gonna pay. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want you to feel like I'm hustling you.
Yeah. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? A long time ago, Monique was on Baby Boy with Tyrese.
Okay.
You remember he started selling them clothes?
Right.
Something she said stuck in my head. She said, when a person buys a piece of merchandise from you,
that one,
they want to walk away feeling like they just bought the best. When they put it on, it's feeling good to them. But if you go to a person with that hustle mentality, if you cut somebody's hair with that quick hustle mentality, like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like, man, I mean, it's okay. It ain't $50 worth, but I probably just won't go back there. But if you take your time, or if you're a fast cutter, if you take your time, or you cut the hair fast, and they feel like, man, I needed this. This was the cut I need. This right here boosted my confidence. Right. When Katrina hit, me and my cousin went down to the Civic Center, and we set up a barbershop. When Gustav hit in New Orleans, I set up a barbershop and in the Boutwell. But you wouldn't think that a haircut would do that, right? We know what a haircut do, but most people wouldn't think that a haircut would do that. Man, dude said, man, I really needed this haircut. It just makes me, now I can go get me a shower. Man, I've been sitting on top of my boat in the water, or sitting in my boat in the water for 5 days.
For sure.
Until they found me. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A haircut.
It was like that with people with COVID hit.
With COVID. You know what I'm saying? A haircut. Folks sitting in the house with COVID, and they wanted a haircut. You know what I'm saying? They wanted a haircut. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, one question. All right, so there's a debate. Okay. And I hope whoever watching, y'all comment and y'all do it too. But if you, what make you the better barber? If you cut the best or you make the most money?
So you said, what makes a better barber? You cut the best and it makes the most money.
Or who makes the most money? Like if you get in the shop, right? They just say, there's one guy, he can't cut good. You got one guy here who cut real good. But the guy who don't cut real good make more money than the guy who cut real good. Who is the better barbecue? The one who cut better or the one who make the most money?
I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm being so honest with you for real. Neither one of them.
Neither one of them?
I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, I got to hear this.
I got barbers right now. They cut better than me. I got barbers right now that make more money than me. But they can't get up and go to work.
Just outwork the work.
I get up some days, right? He said Mr. Edge get up at 2.
Yes, sir.
At the shop at 3 when he was still living.
Yes, sir.
I might get up at 4, be at the shop at 5, right? But you got barbers, they grinding. Bad barber. Right. Man, put that raise on you, put a design in your head, they ain't got to work till 1 o'clock.
So you saying?
Right. You got some barbers, man, they learn how the products. So now they hustling their products, right? And they doing a good job with it, right? But they gotta have it. So the money that they making great money. And they making more money than one that can cut real good. Right. Right? Because they learn how to cut a little bit and do enhancements. So now they able to charge for the enhancement. Right. And kind of cover up the haircut for real. But they gotta have it. So they still spending their money on the wrong thing.
So you say neither.
In somebody's eyes, they'll say the one that's making the most money is the better barber. In somebody's eyes, they say the one that they can cut good is the better barber. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question. Which would you rather have, a fast nickel or a slow down?
Oh man.
Hello, put it back on, man.
He said it fast.
Which would you rather have, a fast nickel or a slow down?
Well, long as it keep it coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd take that nickel.
Man, do you know how many people fail that?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people fail that question? Do you know how many people listen?
As long as it don't keep it coming.
I would rather have that fast nickel. Yeah. Right? Because them fast nickel keep coming. Yes, right? That slow down might not come.
I gotta get it, Q.
I got to get it.
I gotta feel it.
So guess what? Yeah. If the quality of my haircut is pleasing to my clients, right, and they're happy with my service, right, it don't matter if you cut better than me. Yeah. You standing over there, you can cut better than me, but ain't nobody showed up to your chair yet.
I'll cut you, baby.
Ain't nobody showed up to your chair yet.
You got 2 hours on one. I can cut by 4. Yeah.
That's the faster barber, right?
Yeah.
All right, but I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Right? You bad. You done cut 5, 10 heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just say you cut 10 heads at $20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just say my haircuts, every customer get up, you give me $50.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, it's like, man, I don't care how fast a barber cut. I don't care if he cut better than me.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if this barber making more money than me.
No, you can't.
I'm making what I make for me.
I think it's just based on how you build your clientele.
It's just based on how you build your clientele. Because there's some barbers on these apps just making more money, way more money than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that day. But some of them don't work the days I work. Some of them don't grind the way I grind. And some of them clients ain't paying what my client paying. But I'm doing what I like for me.
For sure. For sure.
Barber said, not only barbers, people said, you leave at 9 o'clock on a Saturday? What time you get there? I said 6:30.
Mm.
You through for the day? Yeah.
Mm.
Check this out.
Mm.
I've been doing this a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stand behind the chair like I used to from 7 in the morning to 9 at night.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already hear you.
Make all you can make for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to make what I'm making for me, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So did I answer your question to be, you know?
You did a beautiful job.
Okay. Okay. Well, man, you hear, hey, listen, when you answer that 5 minutes slow down, a lot of folks fail that.
Nah, man. They looking at the dime because there's more, but shit.
Because it's more.
It's more, but shoot, I get that two of them niggas real quick, and they're going to be your dad, and then I might get another nigga right quick. I'm up 5 on you.
Exactly. And then another nigga come behind that.
Come on, man.
And you ain't cutting no heads yet.
Come on, man.
Because guess what? When they asked you, you said, shh, man, I ain't finna, you got to give me mine.
No. That's it. But it's like, when you come from different principles and cut from different cloths, you look at stuff different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know how it is, man.
Like I said, I've been doing this a long time.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
I learned how to work smart and not hard because I worked hard for so many years.
Man,
I was behind the 8 ball for so many years.
Come on.
I found myself being a hustler and not a businessman.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So what changed you into like
being broke?
Being broke. Yeah.
Spending up all my money.
Right.
Certain customers didn't want to pay me my worth.
Right.
You gotta pay me my worth, man.
Right.
Or go and find you another barber.
Ooh, ain't that hard sometimes? Like in the initial stages?
In the initial stage, when it first started, I was scared to
right.
lose a client.
That's what, yeah.
I was scared to know my worth. I put my work behind because I want.
Right.
You got to pay me that.
But man,
or I got a number to a good barber that's set in stone.
Hey, get what? You gotta work that out. The app
gonna make it happen for you.
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, I'm like pay per view, but you gotta pay for your CV.
Hey, real, man. So for the reals, man. But like I said, for the people who hung in there with me, for the people that came to me over the years,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't make nobody stay. But for the people that came to me over the years, man, that just supported me,
right,
man, hey,
right,
hey, shout out to
shout out to them, man, for real. Shout out to my clients too, bro.
Yeah,
y'all some real goats, man. Like,
real.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I got like better clients than you, like no kiddo. Like,
and let me tell you,
I ain't gonna like you feel me, like.
Hey. You might have some great clients, man. I got some wonderful people that come to me, man. I wouldn't complain, man. If I complain, man, I'd be just being selfish.
For sure.
I got some wonderful people, man, and I done had some wonderful people.
For sure, dog.
I done cut thousands.
For real, man. Like
I done been to the funeral home and cut hundreds.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. That's for real.
Long story short, man, look, like my barber clients, like bro, I don't even like I remember, I'm tell you something one day. I was with my little partner. I hope he see it. And we was out one day. And he was talking on the phone. He was like, yeah. He's like, man, I'm just hold on real quick. He told the person on the phone, man, yeah, I was just talking to my barber.
Yeah.
And get what? We went inside the bar. We was outside. I said, oh, I felt the way.
Yeah.
I said, oh, nigga, I'm just your barber. Yeah. But then we laugh about it now, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, we feel like, and that's why I'm gonna tell you something. That's why barbers get attitude when folks switch to other barbers, especially the same shop. Like, man, it hurt. Like, that's my family. Like,
but I'm gonna tell you something with that part of the aspect. Like, I went like. When working in Edwards Barbershop, bro, like it helped me, cause like he set the standard. It was like everything for everybody.
Yeah, you ain't got no client.
You ain't got no client. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
he'll say, hey, you waiting? Come on, sit in this chair.
Right. It was all about the shop moving.
Yeah.
And I understand it because you understand what he was doing the percentage, so he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But it was business. But I took that too. Yeah. So I always put that into my
basically he was saying, ain't nobody coming to see you open. Ain't nobody bigger than the group.
Ain't nobody bigger than this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I took that mentality because when I first, I was thinking, man, what am I name my shop? Mm-hmm. So I just named it, what I named it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I work for my shop. So that's how it be. So when somebody come in there, it's like, hey, whoever's available,
right,
that's who you can go to.
Right.
Now, when you come in and you want to go to somebody, I got to say that. But like, nah, man, I don't want no energy like that.
And then that way you keep down, like
yeah. So I preach in that, long as it's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Long as it don't go nowhere else, like we Gucci, like because that's a fast liquor that can go over there.
That's right.
Long as it's still here,
keeping it moving.
We're keeping it here.
We got more people coming in.
You feel me?
So everybody gonna eat.
Everybody gonna eat, man. And that be my whole thing, man. Like. When somebody come in, I funnel. If I got a new bottle, I funnel them.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go.
Right on over there. Yeah. And it'll be plenty of time because where I sit, I can just eat all day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, no, what good is that gonna be? Mm-hmm. Like I said earlier, like I want to provide. I want to be able to provide for other people. Mm-hmm. That's how the bag get bigger. That's how your mind open up bigger when you think about like, man, how can I make you rich? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't even talking about
if you treat your people right, they'll go hard for you.
The word, it's the saying that I like to say, do for your brother as you want done for yourself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's how I look at it. So, you feel what I'm saying? I would want this. So, guess what? I'm going to do that for my brother. You feel what I'm saying? So, I funnel all that. When he get established, then it's up. You know what I mean? It's up. Before I walk through that door.
You know what? That's how I would have done that. I want man to see barbers doing good.
I love to see them win, bro. I love to see them win, bro. I love it, bro. I promise you, bro. Man, I love to see guys, especially us, but I love to see us win, bro, in a positive way, bro. Like, for real. That's my biggest thing. So, man, that's why I said, Q, I love what you're doing, bro. Like, you got anything, bro, like, the hit me, bro. I'm coming.
Let me tell you something. Like I said, man, I really appreciate you coming on, man.
For sure.
Giving me some of your time. And giving the viewers some of your time, man. I really enjoyed this, man. We gotta do this again, man. We gotta get your barber. We gotta start getting your barbers. I gotta start coming on, getting them one by one too. You know what I'm saying?
And they wonderful, man. They like, man, I'm telling you, man. Like them guys, bro. Like I ain't just saying it. Like they some great guys.
So we gotta set it up, man. I got a schedule, man. Man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
Man,
I got a schedule, man. For real. But
like how you mentioned, Buck. Mm-hmm. Like Buck, great dude, bro. Like I be trying to get him to do stuff like this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you would have gave me the option, I was like, go Buck, like you know what I'm saying. But he be telling me like you know what I'm saying, like And that's just the love that we have.
But seeing you, man, it might, and seeing how you handled yourself today, because you did a great job. I mean, it might help him be like, well, you know what, I'll go on now.
He just be playing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When he touches down, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. Yeah. And that's why I was telling you when you asked me the question, like in the next 5 years, when we put it all together, like this, like you said, this gonna help. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And because man, there's so many like this barber game, man. It's so many different avenues, and like another thing I tell guys is this, bro. Like, bro, you don't gotta do nothing. You can just keep everything strictly like barber related. You know what I'm saying? And the avenues is endless.
Well, like I said,
you know what I'm saying?
If you be good to barber will be
for
good.
Sure, bro. For sure. Yeah. I have so many guys come. They want to do this, want to do. I said, man, all you gotta do is just cut it up. All you gotta do is just be here. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a haircut. Right. We just talked about how it make people feel good.
Well, I'm gonna say this before we go, man. I have gotten on to a lot of barbers, man. Like I said, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all this free.
It's free, yeah.
Right?
Right.
And if you're a quick barber, do it on Snapchat. Right? But I ask barbers, because a lot of barbers don't advertise themselves.
Right.
I asked them, I said, oh, you cut hair? Like, yeah, man, I've been. So, okay, let me get one of these cards, bro. Right. They don't know I'm a barber.
Right.
You don't even have a card.
Right.
To advertise yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, this is my thing on a card. Everybody got the app, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But with a card, when you go this way, and they go that way, yeah, I just became your friend on Instagram. When you walk that way and they go that way, you got my Instagram name. And it doesn't happen.
Right.
But if I got that card, I can look at that card and say, especially a starting out ball. I ain't saying an established ball, I'm saying a starting out ball. You got that card, you say, man, I'm gonna let little man try me, I'm gonna try him out. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is a big help. Now you're investing into yourself.
For sure. But see, like a lot of times, so this is what I think. Like, so this is what I think. I think like barber school, you probably need to be structured different in a way. Like the hours that's accounted for, I think some of them hours should be split up to teach barber business. Like, you know what I'm saying? The basics of being in business. You know what I mean? Like,
I can see that. I can see that. You got some barber schools that might teach a little. But I can see that.
You know what
on the restructure side.
Right.
You know, just give them a business class part of it.
Yeah, because everything outdated now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it need to be a up. Man, I got so many ideas.
But that's why barbers who like mine need to get together.
For sure.
And put those ideas together.
I always, man, that's what I be telling y'all every time I come in. Like, for sure, man. Like, because education is key, bro. Right. And for the ones that want it, bro, and if it's available, then the way that you and I vision this business then in the next 10 years, it can really be that. Right. Especially here in Birmingham, because that's what we're speaking on, because like the room for growth is so much room for growth here. And I don't think a lot of people understand that, bro. Birmingham is really like, I ain't gonna say on the way, we here.
We here. In the next few years, we gonna see a different Birmingham.
We here, bro. Yeah. Like for real, like we got a big city feel without all the hooping. Right. Like, this is the hub, and it's now. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I learned is this, bro. Like when you get the information about something, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? It's too late. So you gotta learn. Like that's what I pride myself on trying to be like ahead of the curve. Because when it's on the news or it's on Facebook, it's too late. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because they done already been working on it.
It's too late. Everybody that's in, they in. You gotta be in the rooms. You know what I'm saying? And that's a darn good. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out and being in the rooms. You got to get out and network though. For sure.
That's the thing. If you don't get out and network, man, and get to know people, man, and see what's, because a lot of folks, just like you said, like see, you got information, right? Yeah. And just say you retain all this information. Right. I'm in the rooms. I'm retaining information. Now we putting the information together. Right. Now we can make something happen. Now when we give some other balls with some information, now we can make something happen.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know, we ain't doing the building, bro. Like,
that's it.
That's all we're doing. And if the ultimate goal is Barber. If we keep Barber in front of us and say that we want Barber to be this, well, it shouldn't matter
who's the leader.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, ain't no leader.
You feel
we all one.
If barbering is the thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I stand on, and that's how I see it, bro. Like for real, bro. Because like this can be. I ain't gonna say this can be. It is because it's so much space for this to grow in Birmingham, but oh my God, you just don't know. There's so much stuff that we can introduce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for one, like the education courses, business courses, one-on-one courses, that could be aside from that. You know what I'm saying? The barbering school.
I mean, all of the barbering school.
Yeah.
But this is just a course, extra course. Like at Lawson, you got to take math, English, computer science. So this can be a part of it. So you're right.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So we don't have them barbers to make those mistakes that we made them for them. Because that's the love that we have for our craft. You know what I'm saying? So somebody had to pay the way. Someone had to make the mistake. So just for them to have about that. Because who knows, Q, one of your sons or grandsons may want to be a barber. Right. And you laid the foundation. You made the mistakes. Right. For them to have a better one. Because it's about legacy too, right? That's right. You know what I'm saying? So, and those are things that we have to look at in those type of lights, bro. So we can't be selfish if we want this thing to be what it be. Because when we sit back and look at it, we'll get you know, our flowers for, you know what I'm saying? Sacrifice. They are our flowers. Right, exactly. Right. And I ain't afraid of that, bro. Right. I ain't afraid of that, bro. I ain't afraid of saying nobody do wonderful. I ain't afraid of taking the lick neither. Man, I got some. Hey, you done took the licks. For real. You did some wonderful thing, man. Hey, look where you came from. For sure. Look where you're going. We got something to do, man. For real, man. Hey, man, we got some work to do. For sure. Man, look, man, I want to tell you thank you again, man. No doubt, Q. Anytime, man. Anytime. And we gonna do this again, man. Anytime. I'm gonna give a shout out to our sponsors, man. I want to shout out to Green Acres Chicken downtown, Green Acres Chicken Inslee, and Green Acres Realty Enterprise. And I also want to give a shout out to Partners Tires. My thing is don't slide on the girl D on them bald head tires. Get some tires on the car, partner. You know what I'm saying? Go see Mike at Partners Tire. Big Mike. I'm gonna give a shout out to Yo Chef Surf and Turf, man. Yo Chef. Hey, go get the lamb chops, and ladies get the Birkin bag, and they do have hookah. Okay, so go down to Yo Chef and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. As always, business in the cut. We thank you so much. Please like and share. Right over there. If you on the east side, go to In Stone. Holler at my man and his crew. Sure. What else, man? Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Man, shout out to everybody that watching. Shout out to Q. Shout out to my nephew in the building. Shout out to my family. Shout out to God. Shout out to that east side for being so beautiful. Right. Shout out to that west side. Shout out to the whole Birmingham, man. Right. And everybody, it ain't nothing but love. We're going to leave with peace and love and prosperity, bro. That's how we rocking. You know what I'm saying? Set it strong till it's over with. I'm rocking these leaders. I'm always winning. Right. So, what up, though? Hey, man. Shout out to you for always liking and sharing, for always viewing. And, hey, man, we out. We thank you again. Peace and love. I don't know, for my first interview, I think I did.